You know, I know it's been a while since I posted. I have the camp I was talking about. And for those who have been wanting an Naruto Uchiha Senju, I will be discontinuing that series for now. I really can't come up with anything past the getting teams, so I don't want to disappoint you. So until I come up with something that'll do it, uh I will not be doing that series. You're all free to watch it. I might post one. Um, I might post one sometime in the future because I still have the getting team. I still have the Naruto's and the bell test. I might post that. Because um I uh that I still have that. So I might post that, but until I get something new in my head, I will not be posting it. I'm gonna focus on the Rogue Uchiha series and this new series. This is called What if Boruto had activated the Jogan against Deepa? Deepa was the guy they fought when Boruto used the high compression Rasengan. And Sarada unlocked her Chichomo Sharingan. So, I know this is a weird what if, but it's just me. It'll for Boruto fans out there, it'll get better in the future. Okay? Alright. Okay, so how this is gonna go is when Boruto and Sarada got knocked out, Mitsuki knew he had to do something quick. So he used his Sage Mode. But Deepa was fast enough to not let him grab Boruto and Sarada, so he couldn't let them get away. And so Mitsuki decided to fight until he had an opening. While they were fighting, Mitsuki wasn't doing too good. I forgot if Deepa was an inner or an outer member, because, he's partnered with Victor, or is, Victor, his master or something. I don't know. But Mitsuki was getting beat back. Mitsuki was getting beaten up. It was a bit equal on the start because Victor didn't know what to expect from Mitsuki's stage mode, but now he knows what to expect. So Boruto would be waking up right now. Um, and he would still have all his injuries from before, but he could still move his head. You would see Mitsuki, and he would think, no, I have to help Mitsuki, because he sees Mitsuki's getting beaten up bad right now. But then he feels all his chakra goes to his right eye, and Boruto will activate the jogan. The jogan would unconsciously activate, well, technically activate Ice Karma's I'm making this up. His Karma's healing factor, where it heals all his injuries. I made that up. I made the healing factor up. So, yeah, Boruto would get up, and he would rush at blinding speed towards Deepa, and he would punch him right in the face, breaking a few teeth and fracturing his jaw and sending him flying. He would say, Boruto? Boruto would turn around, and Mitsuki would see Boruto's left eye is different. And you would think, what is that? But Mitsuki's thoughts would be cut short because he would be falling into unconsciousness. Boruto would summon two shadow clones and tell them to take him back to the nearest hospital. The shadow clones did that, and they would run off. People would try to stop them, but Boruto Boruto would kick him in the stomach, sending Deepa flying back again. Deepa, being annoyed, would go into his diamond crystal rock form, the form he used in the second battle against Boruto against Team 7. His armor, I guess. But that would not make much of a difference. Uh, Boruto would wipe the floor against deepa by using. Boruto had actually been practicing on his one style Rasengan, and he thinks it's time to try it out. So he would use it, and the jogan will give him better control, like the Sharingan and the Chidori. But I totally didn't copy it off. uh, so uh, yeah, they would they would go at each other for one final cause. Deepa compressing all his armor into one punch, and Boruto putting a lot of chakra into his Rasengan, and they would clash. And Boruto would easily overpower Deepa, and Deepa would then be dead. Boruto would then think the battle's over, but he would then dodge a combination of earth and fire attacks, and it came from none other than Victor. Victor would have fought Konohamaru, and Konohamaru would have to retreat because of an injury he got. So Victor decided to go check up on Deepa, see if he's done fighting those brats. You see, Deepa was dead, and he'd be a little pissed off by that. So he would attack Boruto, and Boruto and Deepa's fight was epic. Deepa has all 5 chakra natures, while Boruto only has 3, but each he could counter the fire with water, he could counter earth with lightning, and he could cover water and wind with his own wind style, because Boruto has a higher affinity for it than Deepa. So the only thing Deepa could really do was lightning, but Boruto had a higher affinity than him, so he couldn't use his lightning either. So Boruto was about to kill Deepa, but then he asked, "Give me all the information you know." Because Boruto would want to know, who are these people? And Deepa would say, "Go to hell, you fucking kid." Boruto would be mad by this, and he would want the information even more. But his Jogan would then flare up, and he would see all of Deepa's memories from when he was a kid to when he was in Kara to when he was partnering up with Deepa to when he was fighting Konohamaru to when he was right here. Boruto would say he would see all the inners and outers of Kara. He would also see Jigen, and he would say Boro, Delta, Code, Ao, Amato, Jigen, Deepa, Victor, also Baro. And Victor would then die from all of his memories being kind of extracted. Um, and Boruto would feel exhausted. He would feel 2 chakra signatures coming his way, so he would go up, and there's actually a little bit of there's a little bit of a hole in like the top of like the canyon where they were fighting. So he goes in there, and the people who actually go there are Kashi and Koji. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, Boruto also said Koji. Koji and Delta. They would see all that's happening. They would also see Victor dead on the ground and Deepa dead, and they would think, what happened? Not any normal shinobi can just take down Victor and Deepa. I would admit, even I would have to try a little to beat them. Koji would say, yes. He would look around for anything. He would see a hole in the canyon, but he would pay no mind to it. When Boruto was actually there, and his jogan was still active, and it was memorizing it for him because Boruto was trading in and out of consciousness from exhaustion in his fights. Because even though his wounds are healed, the pain has not worn off yet. So yeah, his jogan would be memorizing it for him, and they would talk a little bit more. It would be nothing important. Then they would then start to head out and say, Master Jigen will not be pleased. And Bora would say, yes, he will not. Or once they left, Boruto would take a sigh, and he would then decide that it's time to sleep. So, only a second after he said that, he falls unconscious. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna end this part right here, guys. I might post a Rogu Chiha today, because I really want to post one. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.